So the inflation report came out this morning and the market liked it despite the increase in percentage. In today's video, we're going to look at the market and get you prepared as always. I'm also going to be sharing with y'all one sector that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for a potential major move. All right, because one of the stocks has earnings. Y'all, let's dive into the charts right off the bat. We got the NASDAQ futures, all right? And as I said earlier, the inflation report came in and the CPI turned out to be 2.9%, which was exactly equal to the number that was expected. It wasn't 3%, it wasn't 3.1, it was exactly 2.9. And the market liked it. And right now, it looks like the bear trap has been sealed. It looks like the bell trap has been sealed. And typically what happens with this amount of volume, the reversal can be quite aggressive. I don't think we're going to get down here. The only gaps that got filled in the indices are the Dow Jones. That's one of them. All right, let's see here. The Dow Jones gap from November 5th. That one got taken care of. The next one that got taken care of is on the SPY. That one got taken care of right here. All right. And it looks like QQQ, that one is going to have to hold. We're going to have to wait maybe for months before it gets taken care of. Right. Because right now, it looks like the bears are not in control of the market. The bulls are taking back control. And typically with this, whenever there's this type of fake out, whenever there is this type of trap, the move is massive to the upside and we start seeing new highs. Okay, but for tomorrow specifically, I do expect QQQ to get to at least 523 at least. All right, the 4-hour looks good and some tech stocks are reporting earnings tomorrow. And I think they're going to do well and push the market even higher. That's why I got alerts on here. All right. And I got to move that one. So that's my thoughts on the NASDAQ. Looking at the VIX collapse due to this bullish move and due to the inflation report. It's on its way back down to 12. There is a bear flag on the VIX. More like a bearish megaphone pattern right here. All right. And typically with this, we see a nice fade down. So I'm not bearish on the overall market. Now let's discuss the stock for tomorrow, or the sector, I would say. The sector that you should be looking out for is the semis sector, specifically TSM. And TSM today had a solid day. The contracts are not ridiculously inflated because the earnings report is in the morning, all right? But when I look at everything all together, like every stock, as every semi stock, I mean, a lot of them are beaten down, especially the ETFs like SOXL and SMH. Those ones are really down by a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if this thing actually bounced and we see it opening at 214. Again, the key is to watch exactly how it opens. That's the key, because we have resistance right here. And if we can open up near it or above it, then it will be all like everything that will be left is price discovery after we take out these shorts who are located in this region right here. All right, a gap up, it's going to cause a lot of fear in anybody who went short looking for a drop. So keep your eyes on TSM and the other semis. A positive reaction is what we're looking for. And the next thing that you should be looking for is the first 5 minutes. I taught you this before. The first 5 minutes, what you want to see is a green bar that looks like this, with huge volume similar to that, like 1.2 million in shares traded. That's the kind of volume that you want to see for tomorrow morning on TSM. All right. Now, let's discuss another stock which has a pretty decent setup. Another stock that has a decent setup is Microsoft's. All right, and I'm gonna clean up the chart. And Microsoft's, I like it. I like it because number one, the daily chart is back down to support right here. This is support, or some people would like it to call this demand zone. All right, we're right back down to the 420s. Okay, resistance is way up here at around 450, so we got room now. And also, this is a tweezer bottom. The combination of these two candles is a tweezer bottom. I should have like looked up the, let me see. Let's see here. Tweezer bottom image. I don't see any good photos to really teach y'all this, but it's just a continuation. Okay, I found one. All right, so this right here, the combination of these two candles followed by, like, after a downtrend followed by a big push. This is not the best example that I can use to teach y'all this, but oh, this one is perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Yeah. And right now Microsoft is pretty much at this point, so I'm expecting the continuation up like that. The opposite of that is a tweezer top. So let's go back over here. So that's the tweezer bottom. Watch Microsoft for a push all the way up to the next level of resistance, which is 435. Okay, also we're gonna look at the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame, we also got this line of resistance that got the trend line got broken through. Therefore, I do expect the continuation up to the same level. All right, now let's do an update. Yesterday I gave y'all Google, but because the inflation report was positive, this one obviously it follows the tech, and we had a big push up. It's at 195 bucks. It's cooking right now. It's chilling sideways. Eventually it's gonna get above 200 again. Like I said before with QQQ, that gap at the bottom, I don't think it's gonna get filled anytime soon. Like, we might have to wait for months before we see QQQ crash all the way back down to 490. But until then, this thing is going to consolidate in this box, and then eventually it's gonna pop out, break above 200, and continue to like 210. So watch this one, and watch this one for a continuation long, and look out for the intraday structures. Today there wasn't really any. There wasn't anything clean. I don't like this kind of price section because it's a bit tough to trade, and the structures that I typically look for isn't really there. Some might say, oh, we break above pre-market high and then we retest it right here and then we break it again. But again, this portion of the move is never guaranteed. That's why I typically don't touch this. I don't touch this type of price action. I really stay away from it. Similarly to like something like Netflix, for example, it climbs, yeah, but the price action is just choppy and sloppy, and the volume is low. Therefore, I don't do anything in the middle here. All right. Now, let's discuss one more stock that is reporting earnings tomorrow. That's Goldman Sachs. I think something is off. Maybe Goldman Sachs already reported. Yeah, it reported earnings already, and I think this one is going to continue higher. The other banks also did pretty well. Wells Fargo did well. Citi did well. I do expect a continuation. The Dow Jones, the trap on the Dow Jones is very, very clear. Like, this is a huge trap right here. Okay, therefore continuation is almost inevitable. This is gonna go to 440 very, very soon. All right, that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks. That is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate like button as always. I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 8 p.m. Central Time. So definitely click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow my social media at Paul and Guman at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.